time to talk about our book of the month.
It is the Everyday Book Club. Holla! This month we've been reading the popular novel The Paris Wife by Paula McLain. I just finished it.
You read The Paris Wife.
I actually loved it. I
all
loved
right.
it. The Everyday Book Club, sponsored by the Colorado State Library, along with Denver, Douglas, Jefferson, and Arapahoe libraries. And we actually put together a little book club of our own, and here are the gals dishing on the book.
The Paris Wife is an absolutely marvelous historical fiction book concerning the first marriage of the young Ernest Hemingway and his first wife, Hadley Richardson. After they have a whirlwind courtship and a fantastic romance, they run off to Paris in the 1920s and become part of the Lost Generation and the Jazz Age, with all of the luminaries and all of the excitement of Paris. The high point of this book for me is the extreme love affair that these two people had for each other, and all of the people who came between them. And a part of it was even his writing, because he became a little obnoxious when he was writing, and she had to back off and be just the wife.
Well, I suppose it's time to start talking about this wonderful book that we read. I could not put it down.
Just like a good movie, it stays with you after you've put it down.
I thought it was interesting, and it makes me want to read more about Hemingway and his life and all that stuff, but I didn't necessarily love the book. Like Randy says on American Idol, it's just all right for me, dog.
I found the book really interesting because it made that jazz age in the 20s and the expats who lived in Europe, it made them come alive.
The beginning of it just started like an old-fashioned love story to me, the way that the two of them met in Chicago and fell head over heels in love.
I don't know many traditional love stories that start off in like a flop house.
It was very surprising to me how romantic the story really was. She did love him so much, and she was all about supporting him. The poignancy, too, of him realizing later in life when he was an old man how much he'd given up. That was cool for me.
I saw an interview with the author, and she said, I just fell madly in love with young Hemingway. And I thought, oh my God, you know, this guy was a drunk. He was such a cad, and he took such advantage of her.
As a modern, or as modern women here, what do we think about the way she loved him? Kind of unconditionally, and it didn't matter how he really treated her.
She got something out of it too, even though I do believe she really loved him, but he came at the right time for her too. It wasn't just that she gave to him. I think he gave to her a lot of things that she was missing in her life.
And I think that if you're in love with someone who's a little larger than life and you have that instant attraction, it's something that can burn out but doesn't have to. I think that he was larger than life and handsome and charismatic and sexual, and I think he was just marvelous. I loved him.
I wouldn't want to be married to him, however.
What two things do you think made the marriage crumble so much? I have two reasons that I believe it crumbled. What are yours?
Go ahead.
Okay, the first reason, am I talking too much? The first reason, when she lost the manuscripts, I'm sorry, that was the beginning of the end. And when you allow Pauline to even climb in bed with you, where are you? Fight for your man. Get up there and go do something.
She means business.
She's a feisty
Fight for
mama.
your man.
Fight for your man. She said he's sexual. She's going to fight for him. She's going to get up and do
I
the business.
loved the book. My dad also read it. My dad did not like it. He thought he thought it was boring and slow. I thought it was fascinating.
Well, he naps a lot.
He does nap a lot. You guys on Facebook sounded off too. I want to read a couple of your comments very quickly. Desiree says, the writer was able to take me to a place I'd never been before, and I might just reread it a few times. And our gal pal Lisa Murphy says, the first chapters were a couple tough ones for me, but the second half I couldn't put it down. Don't forget to join our book club and get in on the action for next month's book, which we'll tell you about tomorrow. When we come back, it's our